Hey everyone, we are back. We are, like I said, next video we were going to start taking things apart. Got our cyberpunk music going. But anyways, it is 5:11 in the morning. I just got out of work and the gym. And I got it, everyone. Oh, of course, this seems to be bitched open. I got the other version of the valve spring compression tool. I don't like this style, but it's gonna have to work. We're gonna have to go small. That should work. Okay, so while I get this set up, I will get the time lapse going. Actually, no, I think I might just film this normal. That's not like it's something difficult to do. If you don't know how to do this, then I guess you don't know how to do this. There's nothing wrong with this style of tool. I don't like having to fish a pick through that to get the keepers out. When I did my Volkswagen head, which there's a video of that, my Volkswagen Golf, I had to do a head on that, or the head on that twice, and this is the style of tool I used for that. I wasn't a fan, but I mean, it is what it is. So while I screw that in, we will get all the pieces that we need. And I did that backwards. I threaded this one in backwards. Been a long night. I don't have that much time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film taking one valve out. I'll show you how I do it. And then videos after that will be, I'm not going to show you taking all the valves out or both sides. Tonight, I'm just trying to focus on getting the intake side done. Because that's all I need to get done tonight is just the intake side, really. These things are such a pain in the ass. Alright, so I'm going to shut this camera off, get that camera going, and we got to prop the head up in a way so I can show you guys how I'm doing it. Alright, so easiest way, so you take this side, put it up against the valve, this side on the spring. I do believe most traditional valves are domed, so you shouldn't have to worry about it sliding off the valve. I'm gonna thread that down. Actually, we're gonna thread this up. Alright, so down in there you got the keepers. Alright, so right in there, you have your keepers. So, what we're going to do, set this up like this. See if we can get you guys set up so you can see better. There we go. That should be okay. Alright, because I don't have one of my magnets, we're going to use these little pliers to go in there and fish them out. But what we're going to do is put that in the top of here. So I'm going to turn it. Oh, my camera's going to make me mad tonight. There we go. Then you just turn it. Squeezing or compressing the valve spring down. Get in there with these pliers. Might have to do a little bit more. Press just a little bit more. Springs can take quite a bit. I dropped it. There's one out. I don't know where it went, but I'll find it. Oh, it didn't fall. So there's one. If you guys watched my other video on the dirt bike, same thing. It's the exact same thing, except I actually have the right tool. So I guess I'm kind of just doing this twice. Second one. And then just thread opposite direction. Letting all the tension off the spring. Oops. Put that all the way up. Take it off the head. Now you have your cap thing. That's what I'm calling it, as a cap. Your valve spring. Put those down. Then you can pop the head out. Oh yeah. So, or not the head, the valve. This is where I can tell this was my problem. I was burning oil through my valve seals. Now when I'm gonna pause my music so we can hear. When you run a valve through the seal, it catches these ribs. It gives you a satisfying click. I mean, it's not really a click, but it's like a thunk, thunk, thunk. When I push this through, it doesn't catch at all. Like, there's no resistance coming through that valve, the valve guide, for the valve seal, sorry. Like, there's no resistance at all. So what we'll do is we'll come down this way. Slide the valve out. I mean, they don't look bad. Sorry, you guys can't see it. Like, that doesn't look bad at all. Like, it's not all built up with carbon. we can do a little rolly test. Seems to be straight. Oh yeah. Nice and straight. Oh, that's one valve out. Now, I'm going to do the same for the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not what, 9. Yeah, the other 9, because there's 20 valves. So I'm going to buzz all those out off camera, no time lapse. You guys don't need to see that. I'm just going to get it done because I guess I got a little bit of time, but I'm not going to spend all night or all morning in here. I got fucking hungry. So I'm going to shut this off and I'll pick the camera back up once I have all the valves out. Alright, I am sweaty. It is fucking hot and humid in here. But we got them off. We got, I got one seal off. I don't know where it went because the head fell over and I lost it. That's gonna be in another video. Show you how bad those things were. If you look, we can see all of our ports look good. I mean, this one's got some crap in it, but not terrible. If we come over here on the toolbox, you know, we got all the valves with the clips, springs, keepers, everything. This is front of the engine working all the way back. I will get it more organized up here later. But that's it for this video. This is part 3. So that's one side. It might be the next couple of weeks we'll get part 4. When we come back for part 4, hopefully we'll have all the exhaust valves out. We will have the head fully undressed and hopefully going to a machine shop to get washed in one of their big fucking table things or steam washing cabinets. I don't know what they're called. So if you guys are up for that, like, subscribe. This is the only things I'm going to be filming for a while. Dirt bike obviously doesn't take precedent over getting this done. So with that, anybody got questions, comments, advice, link, drop them down in the comments. I'm going home, going to bed. Laters.